I go to sell some stuff and immediately walk outside, and then bam, random encounter. Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous. I'm your Dungeon Master Darius. It seems like people are starting to... Is that Ember? Pretty sure that's Ember. Harass Ember a little bit. Hey, little one, they say you can do magic? An old silver-haired fighter sizes Ember up skeptically, apparently baffled to such a young girl in the middle of the war. He's cradling his wounded arm, which has been hastily bandaged. Can you heal me?
Yes.
Of course. Ember whispers a spell and touches the bloody bandages. Thank you, that's so much better. The soldier rips off the blood-caked rags and strokes the healthy skin underneath them. How old are you? You're only a child. I have a granddaughter at home, just like you. Oh, little girl, how did you end up here? What are you doing here in the thick of it with us? Ember gives a light-hearted smile. I'm just like you. I came to the thick, so the thick wouldn't come to the other kids, like your granddaughter. Well, I'll be. So little and yet more courage than some officers. The old man runs his rough hand over her hair, and she smiles at him again. The crawl on her shoulder rubs its head on his hand like a cat. Talking to you takes a load off my mind. I reckon it's not just my arm healed. The soldier leaves, shaking his head pensively. Ember waves happily, then turns around and notices you. Hi. Do they often come to you for help like this? Demons keep hurting them. I keep healing them. But you know, it's surprising. So many soldiers come to me. They say I bring them comfort, that I give them strength. But I don't do anything like that at all. I only talk to them nicely. I'm just a feather-brained little girl. What if something I say is wrong? Maybe I should keep quiet. But I can tell that my words make them feel better. I guess I'm confused. Don't second guess yourself. You're helping all of us. Soldiers, our companions, and me. Think so? Think I'm just wandering around saying silly things. She taps a scarred finger on her cheek and then breaks into a smile. Alright, must be true if you say so. Any other random interactions before I go shopping? Alright, just finished selling stuff. There wasn't too much, but then I remembered, oh wait, I have stuff that I need to bring to a certain storyteller dude. I need to remember where the frick he is. I think it was in one of the... Where was you? Where was you indeed? The Otter Hawkblade. Was he within my tent or was he in the... I think he might have been in either the cleric's tents.
That is not far.
I mean, it might be far depending on how freaking bad my memory is of where it is. Hello. More random loot. Thought I collected everything out of that tent, but I guess I was wrong. Where was the storyteller? Are they just down over here with the entourage? Nah, he had to have been in a tent, I think. God damn it. Would it kill... I don't mind the fact... Yes, it's a camp, but man, I really do wish that they made it so it was more akin to like... Oh, here's a camp, but here's the main circle where all the important NPCs are, because... Oh, Sauciel. Sauciel is painting a cleric and his young acolyte. He skillfully conveys the contrast between wise maturity and fervent youth, while also expressing the deep faith that unites the pair. Sauciel notices you and lowers his brush. Commander? Good afternoon, Commander. How can I help you? Tell me about yourself, I guess. Don't think there was anything else that was actually in that dialogue that he could have told me about himself for. Told me about himself for, yes, that's how words work. I kind of want to get this for myself. But it's a headband, so meh. I already knew what the hell most of this is. Not sure most of that's even of use except the scroll case one for Ninja. Satyr Chapelton, are you in here, Mr. Storyteller? Because got stuff. Alright, well, turns out that he's not anywhere in the camp. I don't know why he's not anywhere in the camp. Kinda ticks me off. That's fine. It's fine. I think I shall move on. Was planning on doing a little bit of chilling out after Who's a Medu's It? But unfortunately, or fortunately, right, military outpost built on the walls of the canyons that riddle the world wound. The army who erected it clearly believed that the place offered some safety. Go and help the Hellknights. Helping the Hellknights. Do 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 do. First off, though, what's this place? Ah, this is where those gargoyles were. Do I stand a chance against him? He says quick saving because he knows he's just going to load if things go awry. Alright. Coffee time. Because if I don't coffee, I'm gonna fall the heck asleep. You are a massive gargoyle. I'm sorry, does that... Oh, right. So gargoyles are nasty in that they act silently. Because they're made of stone, they have something called... pain. Damage reduction. That was the cure wounds, not the stone throw. That's fine. I still got 12 uses of it. In that case, though, probably doing the ghouls if I can. What the frick? What? I'm sorry? Don't mind me, that's just smallest bit of bullshit right there. Okay. I'll disable that. Okay. Why the hell did that do so much damage? Ugh. Okay, I need to take care of these ghouls too. Because, ow. Just, what the frick? That was ridiculous. It just completely offed one of my units. Can't be the only one that thinks that that's a little bit ridiculous. Wait, why can I not move? Oh, come on, you can't just kill those guys. Why can't I? Oh, okay, this is a... I could barely tell because you can barely see the grid, but this is a difficult terrain. After a fashion, I guess. Oh my god. Oh no. Fortune saving throw, the ghouls. Would you please, for the love of all that is holy, damage them? Nope, this is fine. Move here. Yeah, they're doing nothing but continuously attacking the goddamn clerics. Only slightly, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, ghoul's dead. Heal self. Save healing. Is there no way for me to cure their paralysis? And then fear. Is that what's going on? Fear. Alright. I need to smite these mofos if I can. Please? Come on. God, this is ridiculously close. I'd rather not lose multiple individuals in this fight. What? Why am I doing 0 damage? Is it because of the number of units? I think I need to reload. I'm gonna need to reload. Because that's a lot of units that just... Excuse you? Did you just completely and totally ignore my traps? Alright. Oh, cool. They got another turn because of morale. Woo. Please just kill the gargoyles. The gargoyles are the worst part of this whole thing. It's worse. God damn it. Are you kidding me? I have exactly one more go at this. 1 damage, that's all you needed to do. And then you die, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get all the way over to that guy after killing a gargoyle. I don't accept. I'd like to just load. I don't even want to see the results. Can't make me watch the results. Oh hey, look at that. Just loaded up into the next thing of whatever the hell's going on. Alright, so this time I think the better option would be to take said army. Still going that way. But this time we're going to cast that stone spell on the dudes in the back, on the archers, because if I don't, they're just going to completely delete me. Bonk. Then you do that. Please don't crit my dudes. And then it's all pretty much the gargoyles. No. Why would you do that? Alright, we'll put that trap there. If the ghouls really want to try to get to it... Okay, can I move and then attack? Because I'd love to move and then attack. Cool. I can't move and then attack. That's great. I could lay on hands. Self. Smite. Cool. Yeah, actually... Okay. That's one less worry. Okay. Why did the gargoyle get a free attack there? Legit question. Yeah, okay. Fight's completely different when you don't have a dude freaking nailing you in the from freaking downtown. Why can't I move there? Why can't I move diagonally? Your cleric. Shoot. Cleric murder. There we go. Good lord. That was almost what I would like to call way too ridiculous. We definitely need to order some more troops. What is this? Do I dare press this button? Oh, that is the level up. Okay. Whose ability? Couldn't take and intimidate. All enemy units have a -15 to combat morale per level of this feat. Stack that shit up. Yeah, that's a good idea. He's doing pretty damn good. I won't lie. Probably could recruit more people for you. Not be refreshed until next week. Alright, that's fair. Let's get you 60. Gotta love how we pretty much instantly spend that money, by the way. Nope, no. Get you 50 of these recruits. And of course, I gotta get them all the way from Canabras. All the way over here. Now, can I... I'm an idiot. Favorite enemy demons. Does not switch to melee. Weapons and melee combat deals full damage. I think you're going to be essentially... Yeah. Unfortunately, you aren't... Actually, wait. What about my other army? What level are you? No, wrong one. Nope. Damn it. Heck! How the hell this thing works, I'll never know. Please search for 4 new units. Oh, my morale is bad. That's bad. Energy points? That's a lot of bad getting us sitting there. Let's go for it. Just go for it. See if we can't Murder the ever-living crap out of things, I don't know. Okay. So I don't think we're going to be able to murder the Brimarax before they come over. Wasn't what I intended on clicking, but okay. Flaming longsword and a hoof. Oh, they don't have any of their signature screw you attacks. Interesting. If I could kill one of these Brimarax, though, that would still be great. The boulder says you died. See. Yeah, probably better to focus on cultists with them. Oh, right. They're still freaking demons, so they're taking forever to kill. Rick. Your wounds, because we're going to be here a while. Nay. I believe gotta be kidding me. Come on. We're gonna lose our archers at this rate. Run away. Fighter's got that guy, I think. Didn't mean to move there. I have to say, it feels finicky sometimes with this game. Alright, let's take care of these guys. Heal. Because the last people we have to heal means the last people we have to recruit. Then heal you again. Oh, god damn it. Low morale is dicking us over something fierce. I didn't even realize it was all that low in the first place. How the hell did it get that low? Yeah, at least attack the Brimarack, please. Seriously, we've been doing a half-decent job at this. I have no clue why the hell our morale is so low. Look at this. We're doing fantastic. Superb, even. Heal those guys, why not? Look at that. Boost morale, that should be. No fatalities. No losses. Did that expertly. After the battle, one of the soldiers noticed a half-effaced inscription on a nearby stone. What remained of the engraving led the Crusaders to a secluded cave where they found a stash of miscellaneous relics that some selfishly devoted clerics had managed to rescue from fallen Dresden. They also discovered flasks of sanctified oil and boxes of reagents for rituals and sacred masses. It would appear that the brave priests hid their sacred artifacts in one final attempt to save them from the demonic threat. Material points and energy points. I have no clue what either of those do. Oh, okay. I might have been a dumb. So I think that the size of one's army also dictates your morale for that fight. Like, this army, as great as this army has been, is level 4. Yeah. So that might have been a little bit of a push. It's a little bit too much for them. Alright, those guys can't move. I guess it's on to my party. I'm gonna check out this Reliable Rebout. What kind of ambush is waiting for me? It's gonna be a bad one. Tee-hee. Ugh. Alright. So a bunch of Hellknights had been ambushed. And the one remaining one. Alright. Commander, come here, quickly. From the mountain, you see a raided camp and two groups of warriors, one wearing white and yellow armor, the other in black. They are led by a tall man with white priest's robes. Some of the warriors glance around fretfully while their weapons shaking in their hands. You hear the screams of gargoyles from above. The beasts are approaching the camp.
Quickly, evacuate the wounded. The beasts are about to strike again. Use cloaks as stretchers. We've got to make it through. Paralictor, your people will have to cover us while...
2 more minutes left out in the open, and neither you nor I will have any troops left to order about, Crusader.
Huh. You know, I've seen his portrait. I don't think I ever really was expecting to meet him this chapter.
But the wounded...
Problem solved. Retreat to shelter.
If the man in white has any further to add, his words are drowned out by the shrieks of gargoyles as they fall from the sky. Paralector will lead the unit to shelter. We need to get through to them. I got a feeling that when we do get to the Paralector, he's going to essentially just go, hey, where's your armor? I was trying to collect some shit, but alright. If you insist on causing me to have a bad day. So, gargoyles. They are not demons, they are monstrous humanoids. Basically just humanoid-esque creatures with some monstrous features. Hence the name. Damage reduction, 10. Exceptions, magic. So as long as you have a magic weapon, you can kill them pretty good. I do like that they seem to have incorporated what is commonly known for their tactics of pick people up, bring them into sky, drop them. Because that's always a fearful tactic, if you ask me. But it's also one of those rough ones, because if you do it to a party member, or do it to a member of your group, yeah, it could be seen as a kind of a dick move from a to a DM standpoint. Oh hey, you actually managed to deal the damage to it. Oh, nice. Alright, let's see if we can't deal with this other one then. And skadoosh. Again, they're more primarily of a threat when you realize that you can't just straight up deal damage to them at lower levels. They're a really damn good threatening creature in that regard. It's just that once you get a magic weapon, then you're pretty much just hoping for the best. Fiendish Gargoyle Hunter. Well, you guys are in the World Wound, so that makes sense. Fiendish. Okay, so these guys... Let me look at this for a second. They're fiendish. Damage reduction 10, Earth subtype, immune to trip, airborne. Huh. Funky. Oh wait, the fiendish one would probably have it if they did. Yep, damage reduction 5, exception good. So, there are multiple damage reductions. They don't... I don't recall them stacking, but for the most part, it is the better one that you would go with for different circumstances. That's it. I can't stab you. A Ray of Frost. And again, they have a bitchin' armor class because they're made of stone, so... It's not exactly like, oh hey, well, it's not exactly a situation of, oh yeah, just boop. I didn't even see the other hunter over here. I was just like, I just wanted to shoot things with a fireball.
You should have listened to reason.
Ah, man, I really wish that some of the ranges of these spells were better. Ah yes, excuse me while I fire off a magic missile a whole, what, 30 feet? Are you still flat-footed? You are. Ray of Frost. Wasn't too much of a chore. Well, hello. Magic Bastard Sword, you say? Hold up. Bastard Sword of Hope. Mithril +2. When the wielder confirms a critical hit with it, it restores 1 die 8 plus 5 hit points to the wielder. Can only be wielded by a lawful good, lawful neutral, or neutral good character. Son of a bitch, why do you have to keep on getting the good weapons? Oh wait. Should be able to... Okay, so A, they seem to have made it in this game that you can only equip weapons you are proficient with, which is kind of bollocks. B, again, the way that the Bastard Swords work in 3.5 Pathfinder is that if you are proficient with only martial weapons, you can wield it as a two-handed weapon, which is a great benefit because then, you know, two-handed weapon damage, strength and a half. But if you are proficient with it in exotic, then you can wield it one-handed. Is there any... Hold up. Am I the idiot who went shield focus, missile shield, heavy armor focus, dodge? I see nothing that says that I had specifically went basically only longswords. Even though Radiance is a really good weapon. Theoretically, anyways, simply because it's masterwork in cold iron. I kind of want to give her weapon proficiency with Bastard Swords. Because that's 1 die 10 plus 2 versus her 1 die 8 plus 1, and even with the Sword of Right, that's specifically chaotic stuff, so... Yeah, I think down the line I'll go like, hey, get proficient. The sight before you is at once macabre and picturesque. A lifeless couple, a man and a woman dressed in white and yellow priest's robes, lie on the ground surrounded by the bodies of dead gargoyles. They are tangled in death. The claws of the monsters are tearing at the human's clothes, and the largest gargoyle's talons have pierced the man's chest and punctured his heart. But before they died, he or his companion defeated the enemy. Suddenly the woman opens her eyes. She doesn't look at you, but stares up at the whirlwound's horrific sky. Pale lips open, and she exhales abruptly. The sun will never rise again. There's only darkness above me. Even the sky here is cursed, and we along with it. Akir, walking in the front, steps over the man's body without looking, but turns around at the sound of the woman's voice. The Mendevian faithful break too easily. All people are easily broken. The knights in pale armor help each other through the horror, but the knights in black only break each other and everyone around them. So, I'll admit, this is a nice little picturesque scene. It is two individuals who I presume had been lovers, who had been slain in all this carnage and whatnot. On the one hand, Errant is a dick in this kind of situation. Love is one of those things that just he doesn't like. It is one of those useless things to him now, and to the fact that he wants to take revenge on the world over love. Yes, he is Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame, if you will. On the other hand, he does have a little bit of a mercy streak, because decent people and whatnot. I'm going to lean towards the evil side on this, though. Sorry, the gargoyles could return at any moment. Also looting. Half plate. Not terrible. Am I a terrible, terrible person for this interaction? Yes. Does it matter that much? We'll see. Hello, gargoyles. You seem to have been making a mockery of this camp establishment. Allow me to alleviate you of this mistake. Through murder. Let's see. You can stand over here if we're catching them flat-footed. Excellent. How many of you gargoyles are there? Ooh. Didn't realize that one was a cleric. Magic missile. Great thing about gargoyles is they do not have spell resistance rather. Cool. Now, I have this fun spell that y'all seem to be wanting some of. They lived. Wait, what? That was weird. Oh, really?
This spell doesn't work like that.
Damn it.
This will hurt.
Ah, more gargoyles. There's a lot of gargoyles. Pressing the wrong buttons. And that's the hunter. I want to do in this cleric though first, so acid splash. Reduced. Oh, you're not just a gargoyle cleric, and you're not even just a fiendish gargoyle. You are a half-fiend gargoyle. Oh boy. So you know how Errant is an Aesmer, and Woljif is a tiefling? Half-blooded dudes are basically directly related to a demon. Man. Just goddamn. You, sir, have been deleted. Oh my lord. That shit is always funny. I don't care who you are. Alright, see you later. Go help. Let's see. You're gonna take an attack of opportunity. Yep. Nope, not that one. We want the fireball. We want the... Wait. How many dudes are there? Only the two? Alright, Scorching Ray. And then he regretted living. Sweet. Really, the gargoyle cleric only had the one thing? Nature check.
Have I pleased you?
Demonic energy has polluted the earth, creating tumors filled with poison. Probably why they were having such a bad time walking, moving around here. Ooh, loot. You know, I know that they were like drastically wounded and whatnot, but man, you'd think that they would have just a smidgen of self-preservation to the point of using those potions that they have. Not saying, just saying. Man, look at all this loot. I didn't know that this chest was locked, but hey, it's locked. More magical binding muscle warmer. +2 barding grants where cold resistance and +2 bonus saving throws against movement impairment. Neat. Except I don't think I'm ever going to deal with a mounted creature through my time in this game. Might not be any case. Where did Yakar and them go? Ah, hiding in this cave. More than likely. Reasonable idea, considering they've been getting picked up and dropped and whatnot. Hello, sirs?
Knight Commander, I presume. Your glory precedes you. I am Reginald de Renge, Herelictor of the Order of the God Claw, and temporary officer of the joint unit of Hellknights and the Order of the Sunrise Sword. You and your people should take positions. The gargoyles are regrouping. We expect they will attempt to break through in 5 to 6 minutes.
Joint unit.
Forcibly joined. The leader of the Order of the Sunrise Sword was unable to get to safety, which is not surprising, considering his, shall we say, excessive scrupulousness and sluggishness. Given the extreme situation, I took command of his people.
Just great. Paladins and Hell Knights all in the one troop. It's like catching the plague and the pox at the same time.
Technically speaking, there isn't much in common between these events. While Paladins may truly not be frequent members of Hell Knight orders, except for the Order of the God Claw, of course, the probability of contracting both plague and the pox is not all that low. One would simply have to engage in debauchery during an epidemic.
Aw, Nenio, you're no fun.
It's supposed to be good when different people unite. We're here for a common cause. But it still gives me the creeps for some reason. Hell Knights shouldn't be allowed to get their claws into our paladins. It's wrong.
We need to get rid of the gargoyles, then we'll talk.
Agreed. Be ready, Commander. This attack may be worse than the last one.
No time for debates.
Well, walking right on in. Oh my lord. Oh, no. No, 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 no. This is what I hate. This is what I've come to hate. Look at this. Look at this. I like using turn-based mode, but this is ridiculous. This is gonna spin. This is. Ah. Oh, damn it. Why did that not kill you? One more point of damage is all you needed. Damn it. Just damn it. Damn it, damn it. Fireball. Well, at least. Oh, the hunter. Oh, the half fiends. Well, they're not. Well, they're not immune because fire. They probably have evasion or something like that. Definitely don't seem to have it showing here. Oh no, they have spell resistance. Worse. Woohoo. Oh, hello. More gargoyles. Man, they all really want us dead here, don't they? That guy die? So, you know, damage living would have been more useful if you were, you know, within range of damaging the living. Yeah, this isn't terrible. Matter of fact, if they keep on bunching up like this, Windowag is going to have a freaking field day. So, you know, most of these dudes are idiots. Of course. Just, of course. Also, if you hear a bunch of clattering sounds, don't mind that. That is just the laundry going freaking nuts. Man, Hellknights. Can't wait until we can actually do some Hellknighting. Alright. There was a lot going on, so I wasn't 100% paying attention, but if I go over to this guy... Murder. Close to it. Da 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 da. Gonna step back 5 feet. And this one, because I think he is the... Yep. Oh, that will always give me a good giggle. I don't care who you are. That shit's funny. Alright, get up in his face. And then Ember. He does not seem to have any... Oh, no, he does have spell resistance. That's fine. Oh, hello. Hello, it is more of you. Spell resistance, spell resist... Wait. Oh, probably because they are high cleric dudes. Well, in which case, I think we got to rely on some other spells for a second. All allies within a 30-foot burst centered on the target. Really? That didn't affect all the allies? It just affected those that are actually part of the party? Ah, yes. You go, Paralector. I don't know what the hell some of these dudes do. They said to themselves, boy, I better rush into that other area over there. He's dead. Wake me when it's my turn. I get it, they wanted big battles and whatnot, but good lord. Fighting a military campaign, you know what's not fun when it comes to D&D? Mass combats, when you individually count every single monster's turn. It's one of the reasons why I actually do like the mass combat that they do in this. Alright, let's do this guy first. I'm sorry, was that 2 natural 1s in a row? That's the only way that this game can currently throw a challenge at me, is by throwing natural 1s directly in my face and going, deal with it. I hate it. Because I hate it so bad. Go to sleep. I hate it so much. Just so freaking much. Press Y because that pop-up thing is getting a little bit annoying. Oh no, more of our allies are dying. This wouldn't kill it, so I'm just gonna... Can't take a coup de grace. You guys having fun with that hunter? I think they're having fun with this hunter. Uh-huh. There you go. There you go. Who is the big mighty Hellknights who actually are able to kill a thing? 5-foot step. Coup de grace. That was fun. Oh, they actually had shit. Headband of Inspired Wisdom. Just gonna double check Aaron really quickly. What was it that we had on him? +5 to maximum hit points. Do I want the hit points or do I want the wisdom? If I have a higher wisdom, that means more spell slots. It's not a bad trade. I mean, I'm not going to be able to use those spell slots immediately. Wait, you won't. Well, okay, more powerful spells. How about that? If we want to get technical. And nah, we'll just toss on the maximum hit points. There's another one over here. We'll loot it. Mobility checks. Part of me wants to check this first. Hello. Got corpsey down here. Ring of Protection. I already have a +1/1, so let's swap it. Bloop. And you've already got a couple of good rings, so I guess this is going to go to you. Oh, hello, Mr. Sunrise Crusader. We're still alive. Praise be. It's Sun Bro. They straight up threw a Dark Souls reference down here. Alright. Cool. Fantastic. I can't say I wouldn't have done the same thing. Regils gracefully stows his weapon and places his hands behind his back. You two, check the area. Mark any potential shelters that offer protection against aerial attacks. Quartermaster, and inventory the remnants of the camp. I want to make sure that the gargoyles only abducted people and weren't interested in anything else. Send messengers immediately to our scout squads and order them to return to camp. I need a full list of casualties, the sooner the better. Turns to you and nods slightly. Commander, your arrival was well timed. Now we can finally talk. I am quite interested in the events that occurred at the Great Garrison. I suppose you have questions for me as well. Well, what do you want to know about what happened to the Great Garrison? Any shift in the balance of power during this war has a direct impact on my mission. If a new player appears who is capable of fighting demons effectively, then I am ready to support that person with all the resources I have at my disposal. Virgil speaks pensively, as if talking to himself. But naturally, I cannot blindly trust a stranger, even one marked by the gods. You have every right to doubt. I usually don't trust strangers either. But we understand each other. Thank you, Commander. Virgil nods, more to himself than you. What the heck does a paralector mean? I am the commander of this unit in the orders orders hierarchy. I am 2 steps lower than its leader. In the territory of Mendev and the World Wound, there are a few who equal my rank, but I am the most senior Hellknight officer of many leagues around. What are the Hellknights doing here within the borders of the World Wound? Same as you and your army, fighting the war against the demons. The Hellknights have always been a part of the Crusades from the very beginning. We don't answer to Queen Galfrey, and we act on our own authority, but we serve the common cause. Discari's spawn have no place in this world we want to build. Virgil barks out the final words. What if I want to join the ranks? The requirements for knights and signifiers are common knowledge, and they must certainly be satisfied. If you do that, viewers will consider your request. Any further discussion prior to the completion of the necessary tasks is pointless. Not every fighter or spellcaster is fit to serve with us. What are you going to do now after the gargoyle attack? I will wait for my remaining fighters to return. What you see here is only a small part of my forces. As for my long-term plans, that depends on the results of our conversation, Commander. He narrows his eyes. Before we move on to serious subjects, I'd like to address an organizational issue regarding my unit. You may wish to be present. Yacker steps forward and salutes with a clenched fist to his chest. Paralictor, permission to report. During the first gargoyle attack, I determined it necessary to leave my post. Swam over the river, found the commander's army, and asked them to provide assistance. Virgil nods. The reinforcements were much needed. You will earn a double salary for your resourcefulness, Yacker, and 100 lashes for abandoning your post. The young knight grows a little pale, but immediately salutes again. Yes, Paralector. Ooh, do I want to be a dick? Do I want to be a dick who says don't forget he abandoned his armor? Oh, that's honestly none of Errant's business. Regil, who has watched you closely throughout the entire conversation, nods to himself. Now for a more delicate issue. You, Commander, were interested in our dispute with the Knights of the Order of the Sunrise Sword, correct? Their forces in Canabras suffered great losses in the demon attack, and now their leader has perished and his troops are in trouble. They are reeling with no command structure. Their order will be hardly able to recover from the losses that they have suffered. And what are you getting at? These fighters aren't the finest material I've worked with, but if I assume formal command over them, I'll be able to reforge them into weapons of reasonable quality. One or two might even become true Hellknights. The rest will be put to good use as well. What does that have to do with me? A spark flashes in Regil's pale yellow eyes. I suppose, Commander, that for leagues around, from Canabras to Dresden, and from Dresden to the cursed city of Iz at the heart of the world wound, all this pertains to you in one way or another. You are the catalyst that shifted an age-old balance of power, whether you meant to or not. Your own future, and much more, depends on the decisions you make here and now, even the ones that seem insignificant. I'll support you and recommend that the Knights of the Sunrise Sword fall under your command, but I will expect your support in return, Paralector. I will gladly give my support to one who can effectively fight the demons. Now let's turn to our orphans. Regil looks at the warriors in yellow and white, shifting cheerlessly from one foot to another. Initiates of the Sunrise Sword, your leader is dead. The Order has suffered serious losses and will not be able to recover. You may return to Mendev to join another Crusader Order and hope that they don't meet the same fate as the Sunrise Sword, or you may remain under my command. I will not promise that it will be easy or that our war-making will be constricted by your principles. What I can promise is this: under my command you will never again feel like helpless mice in the talons of a ravenous raptor. The strong subjugates the weak, all is as it should be. Winterberg gives Regil an appraising look, until an even stronger leader comes along and unseats the previous one. Does that mean we've worked off the precious resources you've spent on us? The water, medicine, and bandages? Tells one of the knights in white and yellow. I wouldn't make such an offer if I thought you were useless garbage. The initiates of the Sunrise Sword consult with each other for a time, and then one of them, a young woman in knight's armor, steps forward. Thank you for your trust, Paralector. I will stay and are ready to obey your orders. Fine. In due course, I will review your troops and make any necessary decisions regarding your role in my unit. Regil turns to you. And now, Commander, for the most important issue, cooperation between our forces. We do have a common enemy and a common battlefield. You're looking at me strangely, Paralector. When we discussed Yacker's punishment and we were deciding the fate of the Sunrise Sword, is as if you were testing me. Regil lowers his head in a gesture that might be read as respectful. I do not believe I made an attempt to conceal my interest in you, both as a new, strong leader in the region and as the bearer of a highly unusual power. Of course, I'd like to know what's inside your head. One could say that it's my duty. My army and I are going to Dresden to free the city of demons. You can join forces with us. He rubs his chin pensively. Dresden, an ambitious goal, but most reasonable. Imagine how such a victory would rally all the separate bands of today's Crusaders under one banner. We certainly need a base of operations inside the world wound. I stand ready to support you, Moreover, I can accompany you in your campaign. However, I remind you that Hellknights are outside of Mindev's jurisdiction. My unit and I will join your forces and obey your orders, but only for so long as I deem our goals coincide. I like his eyes. They're still bright. Neither the darkness or the paleness has taken them, for now. Hell no, I don't need the likes of these black armored statues. I don't want to fight side by side with someone who will slit my throat if I'm weak and wounded. Can't defeat one evil by inviting an equal but slightly more organized evil into our ranks. Zila, have you detected evil at any time within the last, month of in-game time? Because... Slightly more organized than the demons? I would consider that an insult. It's a deal. Yes, Commander. My forces in Regal Derange are at your disposal. Oh! He's a full-on goddamn companion. I'm kind of interested in seeing what it is that he can do. Hello. Quick save as I look you over, sir. Regal. Black steel. The whitish locks of hair on his head mark the time until his inevitable death. Yet his own fate doesn't seem to worry Regal Derange, a Hellknight to his very core. For those who hone themselves into living weapons, there's no greater purpose than to strike. However, only time will tell when this strike will land. Okay. He uses gnomish hook hammers. I was worried that I was using light hammers, because that means I would have had to go back and repurchase some of those weapons I have. Whew! That said, he's using him two-handed, or dual-wielding it seems like. Because he has 3 attacks total, 2 at plus 12, 1 at plus 7. And the blunt side does a d6, and the piercing side does a d4. Gnomish hook hammers are pretty much as they sound. One head is the hammer head, one head is the pokey pick head. And you can dual wield it, which is pretty neat. Usually one side is enchanted while the other one is not, but I'm not exactly sure how they rule that with this game. What is it that you can do, sir? You are an Armiger Hellknight. Wait, Armiger. Until would-be Hellknights take the trial referred to simply as the test, in which they enter single combat with a conjured devil and either emerge victorious or die, they are known as Armigers. While this is a blanket term for all Hellknights in training, including those training to become signifiers, it also applies specifically to fighters who focus their training to become Hellknights. Despite their lack of recognized rank, Armigers are skilled and deadly warriors. Most Armigers live and train at the Order's Citadel, working toward the day when they become full-fledged Hellknights. These Armigers follow a brutal, strict routine. They spend hours honing their combat skills against other trainees, obsessively studying the Citadel's libraries, or memorizing passages of the Hellknight philosophy known as the Measure and the Chain. At regular intervals, squads of Armigers emerge from the Citadel to patrol nearby cities or frontier lands, working to enforce Hellknight law and their order's edicts. Woo! Heavy. Knowledge Arcana, Persuasion. He is a fighter, basically by the sound of it. Yeah, Fighter Armiger, which is, again, specifically dudes who are looking to join Hellknights. +1 bonus on will saves against charms and compulsion effects. That's fantastic. If he fails a save against charm or compulsion, he re-rolls with the same DC. Neat. And that basically replaces a fighter's bravery. Interesting. And yep, weapon specialization, weapon focus. What is this? Weapon training, double weapons. When a fighter attacks with a weapon from this group, he takes a +1 on all attack and damage rolls. This includes orc double axes, dwarven urgrosh, quarterstaff, two-bladed swords, and gnome hook hammers. Order of the Godclaw. Okay, I'm guessing that armigers, as they level up, gain particular things from the separate orders, which would be neat. Had I known that, maybe I would have considered making Errant into a fighter. No bounds. Others. Hellknight's Faith is like inexplicable. Gain an aura which you can use 3 times per day, lasts 1 minute, and grants all allies in a 30-foot radius plus 1 morale bonus to attack, AC, and damage rolls against chaotic enemies. Neat. What is this one? Studious Squire. Knowledge world as a class skill. And then he is a Hellknight. Level 6, so 5 fighter, 1 Hellknight. He has Smite Chaos, so he adds his Charisma bonus to all attack rolls and twice his Hellknight levels to all damage rolls. And his order is that of the Godclaw, which has that aura we were talking about earlier. And eventually he will get armor training, force of will, which will help bonuses against schools of magic, and disciplines, which will grant him other specific abilities. Lawbringer. Oh man. See, the thing is, do we need 2 Hellknights in the party? Because I'm definitely going to be leveling up Hellknight after I'm done with this one other level of a War Priest. This is harder than I thought for him. That's range attacks. I kind of wish that you could, you know what, for now, I say for now because I might end up having to be able to do things later on. Alright. We apparently got a Hellknight in the party and had ourselves a nice little reference to Dark Souls. I won't lie, I was really not expecting that reference. It just came right out of nowhere. Ugh. Don't mind me as I pop my neck like 3 times, just moving it back and forth. Okay, that is a quick area exit. I just want to make one quick sweep of this.
I'll go ahead.
Make sure that nothing else remains. Even after the attack, the tents of the Hellknight camp are lined up neatly, looking like they're ready for a parade. I don't know why a parade came to mind when investigating that, but okay. Yeah, I think we're done here. I guess I'll GTFO. You know, in hindsight, guys, making encampment right next to a goddamned world wound corruption thingy, probably not the best of ideas. Just saying. Well, that could have gone worse. I guess next off we're going to try to head off to the nameless ruins that are up here. These guys still need to do shit. Oh yeah, we have Hellknights now. Hellknights. Smite Chaos, Battering Ram attack. +1 to attack until the end of the round for every 2 squares it moves. Holy shit. And Shield Wall. Unit gains +4 bonus to AC and -4 penalty, as well as 20% penalty to damage while the ability is activated. So higher AC. That's neat. I won't lie. This is pretty neat. There's another demon army up here. Ooh, daily income. I might want to go there next, the next time I have the ability to do so. But I'm going to go ahead, save here. Where was the last one? 30? Man. I'm having a goddamn blast with this game. I hope everyone's enjoying watching this because this is interesting. I like it. But thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.